This is what we do. Music and entertainment every Wednesday, 8 p.m.
I have always believed the road to excess leads to the palace of wisdom. I got it bent all the way over here.
Please make your voice be heard.
And I'm leaving society to move out to the country and smoke crystal meth with rednecks.
Maybe you have a differing opinion than us. Maybe we're completely wrong, and you are the one lone person in the world that is right.
That's why you're here tonight. Eventually, me and Dave Jarvis are going to Hollywood.
But guess what? Some of us are actually pretty friendly.
Yeah, but most of us suck.
Fine, upstanding young man. Fine, upstanding young man.
Smoke weed.
All right, everybody. Thank you very much for being here tonight. Say hello to Against All Odds front person and our host, Ariel.
Hi, friends.
We have Beyond Destiny on with us tonight. That's who Keith Bailey is there. And we got Nikki coming up soon. She's just kind of working her way through here. That'd be Nikki Heath, Beyond Destiny. And to guide us through the chaos, as always, the one and only Dave motherfucking Jarvis.
Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the show. I know this last weekend was very busy for all those involved. I would just like to say a personal thank you to all the bands that came out on Saturday night to play yet another amazing Blow Your Brains Out Fest over at Diamond Gems. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, all the folks at Diamond Gems. Thank you, all the bands. And, thank you for putting this on. And thanks for putting enough money into the bar that they want us to come back. That's what it's all about. People helping people other than me. Now, I know a few of y'all were,
thank you all the bands.
A few of y'all were very upset at the lack of Ariel, and she has also been off social media as well. So, Ariel, explain your desertion.
God, I can't even explain. No, this weekend I missed you guys, but I did fall asleep to the rest of the show, like y'all were my little lullaby. It was lovely watching falling asleep to y'all. I missed everybody. I'm so sad I wasn't there because I love all of y'all and I love every single one of those bands. I was away this weekend volunteering for my dental hygiene license. That's what I do by trade, by day, and it takes a lot of work to protect our licensure. And unfortunately, there's not a lot of volunteers to do it, but I'm one of them. Escaped a horror-themed escape room. It was super dope. Lived my horror movie dream safely and soundly and made it out successfully. Got to kill Clyde. It was really cool. They're like, stab him in the heart. And I kept missing the heart. And I'm like, oh, it's right there. It's like, it literally had a giant red heart. Stabbed right around it. Made it with a minute to spare.
Hello,
great.
Johnny Yarborough in the house.
And Facebook suspended
Johnny.
me.
How about
Yeah,
that?
did
Ariel
you ever
has
find
been
out why?
A Facebook suspension over the weekend.
No idea why. I have theories that
No idea why.
is not Facebook in general. I think somebody has a vendetta against me because that's the only thing I could possibly think. That or the AI just hates me. I don't know.
All right, well, let's go ahead and bring our guest on the show for the night. We have Beyond Destiny here with us for at least an hour. So everybody in the chats, everybody watching, get your questions ready. You can participate in the podcast tonight by asking your questions in the chat or post. That means we are live on Facebook where you can ask questions. We're live on YouTube where you can ask questions. So get your questions ready. Let's get ready for a great time tonight. Coming to the show right now is Nikki Heath of Beyond Destiny.
Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome.
Ryan Everett, and we already have Keith Bailey. So 3 members of the band Beyond Destiny right here. Hello, y'all.
Hello.
Hey. Welcome, welcome. We were just discussing how busy our weekend was, but as far as I can tell, y'all had a pretty busy weekend yourself. National Selfie Day Fest over at Rocket Roosters and Adair's on the same day. Y'all just killing it. How was that?
That was my first time going to Rocket Rooster.
Yeah, that was our first time at Rocket Rooster because it's a new venue, new spot that's opening up. It's actually really cool. They have an outside stage, and then they have and they're gonna have an inside stage, and so it's pretty cool actually. But it was they had covering, so even though it was hot, they had covering, and the area was shaded where we were, so it wasn't too bad.
Were all y'all able to take a selfie?
Yes.
All right.
The selfie.
Then the job is done.
Success.
And I know I played Adair's a few times. Did they feed y'all?
No. Did they feed us at Adair's?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they got food. It's good.
Let's get food.
I know. I should be eating out of a burger. Yeah.
What'd y'all end up having?
Yeah.
Cheeseburger with an egg on it, fried egg.
I'm not a huge fan of fried eggs. They weird me out a little bit.
Oh, they're so good.
Like if it's chopped up and mixed in and I don't know, then I'm okay. But if you straight up put a fried egg on like a cheeseburger, like you just said, and no.
You don't understand the combination is really good. It goes good together for some odd reason.
Yolk
They
or
call
no
that the
yolk?
Good Morning Burger.
Oh, I like it yolky.
I like a yolk too, right? So Ariel, yolk or no yolk?
Ariel is muted. While she's away, I just want to advertise officialbeyonddestiny.com is the website for whenever you want to check out the band. They're also on Facebook, Instagram. Are y'all on any other social media?
Yes, I'm on TikTok under Nikki Heath Official, or sorry, Nikki Heath Music is my TikTok handle, and then Twitter is at NIKHEA15.
We have Spotify.
Very cool.
We're all on Spotify.
Well, of course, all the music streaming sites, absolutely. So eventually there could be a TikTok dance craze called Beyond Dancing.
Oh, I like that. Nice.
Just gonna take it. Taking a run.
Oh,
Taking a run.
Oh, yeah.
We could do a challenge.
and
We
run
could do a
with it.
challenge. That'd be kind of cool.
Do it with all the local bands.
Oh,
Challenge all the local bands.
Yeah,
I
I can
can't
actually
dance.
bust a move.
I can dance. I'm a pretty good dancer.
Nikki can dance. You can handle it.
Nice.
I have hand-eye coordination. My feet coordination, not so much.
I got a plank in my ankle. I ain't doing it.
There's two people who can't dance. So I can't dance, but I can play the music.
Yeah, you
Like,
can.
I can't dance.
Keep the
I
beat,
can
baby.
dance, and lead Nikki can dance, but that's not my call. I know where my lane is.
I know my strengths.
So,
and I know my weaknesses.
So the band originally from Sweetwater. I know I've driven by Sweetwater, but I've never actually been there. What's it like creating music in Sweetwater?
Well, I grew up. Well, yeah, I was in choir in church, choir in middle school, high school. Sang in my choir in church. Performed. Started with piano, then picked up the guitar. And Sweetwater's, it's a small town, but it's as far as like pretty big as far as like sports, and there's a lot of musical things that happen there as far as like different, like learning different things about music. So it was one of those deals where you pretty much could, sports and music were pretty much the main things.
Texas.
Yes.
Yeah, dude. For some reason, the best music comes out of places where there's nothing else to do but sports.
Exactly. Exactly. And see, some of these guys you guys can tell them where you guys are from originally.
I'm originally born in Dallas, Texas, from a city called Lancaster. So, you know, my background in gospel, jazz. I do a lot of musical theater, which means I could tell a lot of Broadway music. I do a lot of accompaniment. I'm a pianist and organist. So for churches, I've done opera, singing, jazz. And I got into Beyond Destiny just to broaden my horizons as a musician, to do rock. I've done jazz, neo soul, even country, and yeah. So there you go.
Right.
That's cool. That's a good broad palette of music.
Okay, Ryan, before we get to you, let's go ahead and say hello to everybody in the chats and bring them on board into the program. We got Badass One. He's in Oklahoma. He's a regular here usually every Wednesday. We got Johnny Yarborough in the house. He's a regular. He's here every Wednesday. And Johnny, there's plenty of room on the show here for you. So hop on the panel and support that way and enjoy yourself that way if you like. Badass One says rock and roll. And Against All Odds says this, but Haley Ryan, she's one of our biggest supporters. She says dope, dope, dope.
Yeah.
She wants to dance with us. Y'all ready to dance?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna fill you in. I say dope a lot, and a lot of the times it's very intentional. Dope, 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 dope. That's dope, 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 dope. That's dope. These are pretty dope, dude. 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 Love it. I love it. Love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Dope, 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 dope. That's dope. These are pretty dope, 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 pretty dope, dope. Pretty dope, 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 pretty dope, 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 that's dope, 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 dope. That's facts.
Nice.
That was our very own Miss Ariel on the vocals right there, unintentionally. I kind of stole that from her.
That's funny. You literally, I had the clips marked down, and you got every single one. I went back and looked at them. I was like, you got spot on. Good material. I'm glad I wrote them down because I was ready.
That's awesome.
Couldn't resist.
All right. Ryan, you were just about to introduce yourself to our viewers. Tell us about your musical background and your place with Beyond Destiny.
Wow, the story how we met, that's going to be interesting. But my background comes from a family of musicians. So my dad's a musician. So I just follow what he does and all that. Then I've gone from rock to metal to pretty much everything in between. But 2010 is where I draw a limit, mostly. I play all the old stuff, like the 90s that I grew up to. And even though I wasn't in the 80s and 70s, but I like that music too. So
there you go.
Nice. Very cool. Yeah. Are we missing a member?
What, Cross?
Yeah, Ryan used to be in the metal band called Cross.
Oh, yeah, and then Kurt passed away. So I was thinking about bringing it back though, but I need 2 guitar players, so I'm looking for that. But we'll see. You know.
Cross. That's a cool name. Where'd y'all play?
We did originally. We did this place called Hell House. It's Edmund Patterson. He has buddies that do a lot of doom and death and all that, but it's a mix of every metal you can think of and rock and roll. So they do like big festivals out there on like acres and acres of land and stuff like that. And then we played Diamond Gems, Rail Club, Mavericks a lot before they shut down.
Awesome.
Growl Records, same thing with Beyond Destiny. We also did what was it? Big Rob's. we never got a chance to go to Lola's. We wanted to, but then they ended up shutting down. So, and then Kurt passed away in November. So everything just stopped from there after he passed. So it's all right though. And then how me and Nikki met, that was during the cross time, but she was looking for a place to play. And we decided that we booked a place out of Killer Tacos, and they're no longer, but they're doing T-shirts now. Killer Tacos in Denton, and she wanted to go play. She had a bass player then, so we booked her. And then she calls me and tells me that everybody's there. After they play their set, because we went on after them, and the bass player just said, "See you later, bye." And then so I gave Nikki a couple of days, because she was, so I called her up and say, "Hey, I'll come audition, just see what happens." So now I ended up being stuck with him for almost 4 years.
Awesome.
But they're great. I mean, I learned so much besides what I've already know. But there's some things I need to learn. Like Keith helps me with some of the notations and syncopation stuff because there's some songs that require that, and if it's not right, it's going to sound like crap.
Right.
So
it's not one of those where you just keep playing and hopefully it sounds better.
No. It's better just learn it correctly the first time. But that's how we all met. So I booked her, and that's how we pretty much, and it just kept going from there.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah, she was looking for a place to play in all the group chats and stuff. Huh?
I was telling Nikki there's a lot of metal in her band. I was going to ask, do metal musicians make the best jazz music?
I never heard that question before.
Hi, Logan.
Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah. Hi, Logan. Hi, Nikki. I believe you are muted, Miss Nikki. Mr. Logan, you are also muted. There we go. Oh, there we go.
He's
oh no, let's go. Okay, cool. Welcome to the party.
Logan Larry, do you also play in heavy metal bands?
So, I'm gonna tell you this: playing the heavy metal band when I was in my 20s, and I was like, "Oh man, this is a different kind of vibe." So I jumped out of it because I was just like, "Oh, this way too much." They're throwing guitars and all kind of stuff. But as I got older, so it was cool when you play it. You hear it online. I was big on Papa Roach and Limp Bizkit. But then when I seen it live, I was like, "Man, this WrestleMania with guitar."
That's awesome.
That's a great way to describe that.
That's very cool. It's very cool. Is he gone? Dang it.
He's gone for the minute.
Okay.
He's back.
Nikki, it looks like you're muted.
I am. Okay.
She is. She's muted on purpose because since they're all in the same jam room, I'd ask them to mute themselves until they're talking.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Well, for those that are just tuning in, we are speaking with Beyond Destiny. They have stopped in with us right before they kick off what looks to be a mini tour. June 27th, they'll be at Milo's in Dallas. June 28th, they'll be in Denton. Instrum Music Solutions presents Rock Night. June 29th, we've got Nikki and Tressa Donnie at Rhinestone in Fort Worth. And then on the 30th, we got the Revel Patio Bar over in Frisco, the Rockin' the Summer Music Fest. So you are staying busy. I love that.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ariel.
I'm so excited for you guys. So I remember the first time I met y'all was at that Cinco de Mayo Fest at Gas Monkey. Do you remember that?
Yes, I remember that.
Let's talk about that for a minute because that show was something. It was something. And I don't know how y'all felt about it. I thought so. Everyone's performances were really great. There was no doubt about it. Y'all went on before us. I loved you guys. Y'all had a really great vibe. I really liked that. There was a bunch of different artists and bands. So it was a very eclectic little mini festival. But it was kind of a shit show, was it not? Okay. I just want to make sure we were at the same show together. What the hell happened? Do y'all even know the actual what happened? No? Okay, I can't read lips.
She's
Sorry, from what I've gathered, and this is crazy. Okay, so we sold tickets and then we had to give them like
money.
Part of the money of the tickets, and then they gave us a portion of the sales.
Yes.
Well, the person who put it on, someone like basically took the money and jetted.
Yes. Yes. I remember that.
It was ridiculous. And so there were two people involved, and one person basically took the money and ran with the money.
Yeah. So I remember sending somebody money, and then they're like, you can bring the cash with you to the show, and then we'll pay you out whatever.
Mhm.
We never saw a single dime of that money. But I do remember giving somebody, like sending someone money and then giving somebody cash. And they're like,
Mhm.
where's the rest of it? And I go, you have the rest of it.
Yeah.
Like, I sold this many tickets.
Right.
This is my list. They all paid. And then I do remember other bands. There's the one band that rolled up in a big trailer, that had a little trailer with them.
Mhm.
And I remember them being like super livid. We're quitting the show. We demand to go on before anybody else. And we want this set. So I remember our set times being pushed way back.
It was crazy.
awful. I mean, we still put on the best show that we could, but
Yeah.
holy cow.
The bands were great. You're right. The bands were really good that night.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, this is shady stuff.
This is shit. And we were supposed to play on the outdoor stage. You remember that? We were just supposed to play on the outdoor stage. And then we get there and we're in the indoor. And so it's all like a shitload of bands just like packed in on the inside. And we're like, where are the people supposed to go? Because there's people coming. Like, where are the people? I don't understand.
That was so crazy.
Dude, it was wild. Yeah, I remember like stealing money, like people saying stealing money. And at some point, I remember I was like, I'm not giving the rest of this cash to these people.
I didn't. I only gave the portion that we were supposed to give. That's what I gave. I kept the rest.
That's what I did too. Well, I made like a couple of dollars because the rest of it I did send out digitally or whatever.
I was like, I'm not. No, it's crazy.
All kinds of things happening. It's a long way to the top.
It's just
when you want to rock
hilarious. That's all. I knew that night we just got a new drummer. It was our first show with our new drummer, and I was all kinds of kerfuffled. My mind was just going 90 to nothing. But you guys were really nice. You came up to me after the show and I was like, thank you so much. I'll talk to you later. And then poof, my mind was gone. It was a fun night.
You still with that drummer?
The best you could.
No. Why?
You're not with that drummer?
What do you know?
Nothing. I just thought y'all was still playing together after that night.
Oh, we did play with him a couple more shows. He's probably the one that's trying to shut me down on Facebook, so I'm going to say this out loud.
Oh, dude.
Oh, I didn't know nothing about that.
Because he's reported us before. He's reported us before, and he's had slander, so I'm wondering. I mean, I'm not saying that he was the one, but...
Dude, what kind of social life does this creep in?
It's crazy.
Oh, man, I've got stories. It's just weird because he's not
Ooh,
a bad guy.
Can we hear one?
He's actually really nice, but then like a switch flips and he's the devil, I swear.
Yeah, I understand. I heard Ted Bundy was a real whip as well. That Ted, he's so funny and cute until he gets you in the car.
I just don't understand. I'm very trusting of people, and I genuinely I meet people with my full person. I do block like my real person from people. Nobody knows my weirdness, but I genuinely liked him as an individual until he started showing his true colors, and it wasn't fun for us. Our band almost split apart completely because of him. But because of him and him being so forceful, we were able to accomplish recording cold. So there's a positive.
There's a silver lining right there. Beyond Destiny, have y'all ever dealt with any crazy ex-bandmates?
Yeah, their bass player left in the middle of a thing.
Oh yeah, that was Josh, right?
Yeah, we don't.
Anyway, that's what happened. So.
Anyway, he was one of those guys. He only came to practice every once in a while, and he never was doing what he was supposed to do. So he needed to go anyway.
Sounds like most bass players that I've had to.
No. We're not gonna do that. Not to one of our guests.
I'm kidding. Is it a bass player
I got
thing?
put on blast. Yes.
You really do that?
No, I'm very committed. Actually.
No. Let me tell you.
Okay, I was about to be very disappointed. You seem so cool.
No, all of our guys, they are very professional. They are very talented. They work hard, and I do not put up with that kind of stuff. Let's just say that.
Get it, girl.
Good deal. So what kind of a practice schedule do y'all keep? Like, y'all practice for like 3 hours every third day or something?
We practice every Wednesday, 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Nice. In fact, after we finish this interview, we're gonna practice.
Aw, I love that.
Well, thank you very much for taking time out the practice day to come join us. We really appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. We're excited to be here. You know, I've heard nothing but great things about you guys, and some of our good friends that you interviewed here for now. You know, I know you guys interviewed them, and they played a couple of shows.
Shade comes on every once in a while just for funsies.
Yeah, they've done some shows with us. They're actually part of. We're part of the same roster on Instrument Solutions. They're actually one of the artists on the roster too.
For which show again?
They played some shows that Instrument Solutions have put on. They've been on like 3 or 4 of our shows.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, I see it up at the top. It said it like pink right there.
All right, let me pull it back up.
Okay, so Nikki, do you play band manager too?
Well, we have a manager, but I also do
like booking.
Yes, but because whenever I got here in the Metroplex, I got signed to a management deal with Instrument Solutions.
Okay.
And I was booking shows just as fast as they were, so they gave me a job. They said, "Why don't you be an A&R executive?
Nice.
Help us find talent and help us book shows." And then I became an A&R executive for them. And then this last year, of course, some people know this, but some people don't. I actually became co-owner of the company.
Very cool.
Well
done. Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing. And just assume that half of our listeners definitely don't know because they're around the world. There's like millions of them.
Oh, cool. That's cool. That's cool.
So that's the same company, Instra Music Solution.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Yes.
Boss lady.
You know, you're a hero booking shows because I know personally it's not easy, and sometimes it's like, you know, it's more than just a pain in the ass. It keeps you up at night.
It's tough sometimes, but I've got one. Well, my manager, he does a great job of like we tag team a lot, which helps. And then number 2, I'm really good with people, so that helps. And I support other musicians. I support live music. I support other artists because I'm not doing this I'm doing this for a reason. Yeah. I mean, I love doing music, but I also want to help other artists, and I want to help other musicians, and I want to help other people and other bands, do more shows and book more shows and get paid more money. That's what I want to do. And eventually I'm going to have my own record label, and the whole thing.
Nice vision.
Hashtag goals.
Beautiful. Absolutely. That's lovely. So when y'all book the shows, have y'all had, is it all like handshake deals, or do you do contracts, or is it like half and half?
Both. We have both. We've had, especially for our when we do our private shows and when we do any kind of festivals, we have contracts.
That's smart.
So yeah, so we contract as far as festival, private shows. Everything else is usually email, word, handshake, that kind of deal, unless it's private or festivals.
Do you bring your own sound person, or are you just left at the mercy of the club?
We actually have a sound person in our band, Ryan.
Excellent.
Yeah, he has a company now called Joe's Sound. He does sound work for now he's like booking other different places, but yeah, he does sound for us.
So what I do is if I book a sound gig, I get all the information and send it over to Nikki if I can find other places to play. Because when Big Rob shut down and Lola's and a lot of other places, I started freaking out. I started going on a real, I got autism and ADD. I started going ham, finding places to play everywhere. And there's just some of them are hard to get into. I really miss Amplify Live. I miss the mask and the door and all that because I could have got us in there. Yeah. Because I went to a lot of shows at the door. I went to a lot back in those times when I was just coming up as an artist or trying to get into bands. So I just run sound for everybody. Everybody gets, they want something extra. It's like, okay, let me figure it out, go from there. I can get separate mixes now on certain, so these musicians can get what they want also.
I've noticed a lot of sound guys these days are doing it all from a tablet. Do you do it from a tablet, or do you prefer the board itself?
I use my phone. My phone's pretty much a laptop in your pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Very good.
All the Facebook groups.
Didn't mean to interrupt.
Everything I can get my hands on. I got some stuff booked in October and some stuff in July. I got to go to Louisiana soon to do sound up there for Dad. He's going to go perform up there because we're all from there. My whole family is. So I'm going to go do that. I don't know when yet. But that'll help me, get more. Because I'm probably going to have to expand out back home a little bit to try to build this clientele up too. Because I used to be a handyman, so I used to do that for a long time too. But COVID took that out, so I said, "See ya."
Yeah. So the you doing sound, is this your primary gig now? Is that what you do to support?
I try to do it daily. Yes, yeah. I would love to be full. I would like to do at least Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays if I could, but nobody wants to go to a club on Mondays and Tuesdays. Everybody's got to go to work,
Yeah.
So I kind of have to
on a Monday or Tuesday, but I will.
Yeah, well, I appreciate the support. But it's better to do it on weekends because that way, but I have to correspond with my band schedule and book it between, time differences other than that. Until
y'all were playing a lot.
Yeah, we play. Well, Nikki's got us almost every other weekend. About that, at least Fridays and Sundays. Sometimes just Fridays and Saturdays. Sometimes just Fridays.
We play a lot.
Yeah.
My goal was to play, 2 or 3 times a month, and in June was crazy. We had 9 shows in June.
Nice.
So I was like, yes.
Wow.
So Nikki decides to book the Rocket Rooster and the Dares in the same day. And so we were outside sweating it up. I had to bring sound, so I ran sound that night. And then I unload my sound stuff to go to Dares and sweat more. And I'm telling you, it was great though. But at least there was some AC in there on this one, on that last one.
Yeah.
So I was like, yes, AC. I won't get so hot, but you know, sometimes you start feeling that music when you're playing too, and then you start sweating more because you know my old heart keeps getting up there faster and faster and faster. You know.
We need to get you a body fan. Just clip it to you.
I know, right? Hold on about that. Either that or what was that one band that did with the ice bucket of water and stuff on stage and making a whole dramatic scene?
I feel like that's something I would totally do. But it wasn't me.
I would too if I was burning up like that.
Ozzy used to do it. Ozzy did the bucket of water. He had a.
I think that's who it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's one of my great. I love that person.
Motley Crue joined on the deal where
Yeah.
they would throw out confetti in buckets and stuff.
See, I wasn't around when they first started, but I got to see the dirt. So I got to see stuff before I was born, so I can understand more of the history of it too. Because they had some really, you know, Motley Crue came out way before me, but they flooded into the 90s with everybody else. Twisted Sister flooded into. So I like all that old stuff.
Well, that Girls, you know, that's a
Yeah.
good record, and so is Dr. Feelgood. So they had a couple of good quality records there.
Yeah, my best, I think my favorite one would be, God, what was that? Nothing But a Good Time.
It ain't nothing.
Yeah.
I think that's Poison, bro.
Damn it.
How can you resist?
I know. I don't want, if you think about girls, you know, they played it so much. Yeah, but it was overplayed. What was that one song they did? I really liked
Are you
it.
saying that Girls was basically Poison with a motorcycle?
That would be cool, yes. See, I'm a sick individual. They did this one song that was a big hit by Motley Crue, and I can't remember which one it was. I can't remember.
Oh, it's all good. I love, or I enjoy hearing you talk about those bands in like a past tense. I'm fortunate enough that's the era I grew up in. I grew up like, you know, with a lot of bands, but certainly Motley Crue from the very origins up to when I quit listening to them.
Yeah, because like how I discovered them was MTV and VH1 back in the 90s. I was like 4 years old. You see, so it's kind of hard to remember everything because I was only 4 or 5.
Well, and I'm a firm believer that the way that you experience music, especially the first time, you know, how you discover the music is very important and affects the way that you enjoy the music for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I rather die on stage. That's how I want to go out.
Smoke weed.
It's always nice to have goals.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that,
So
man.
with all
Play
these,
your heart out, brother, every
with all
time.
these with all these shows coming up, I was wondering, do y'all play the same set list or do y'all change it up every show?
Damn it, Dave, that was my question.
We change it up. We change it up. We try to. Hey Ariel, I love you, Ariel, but I also know you, so we change it up. We try to mix in some new songs every time, so then people are like, oh, I didn't expect them to play that, or we always try to play something different. We try to surprise the crowd.
That's good. So you'll have
Do
a
you
mix
ever
of
throw? Do you ever throw a curveball? Oh, okay. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry. Do y'all keep a list of songs, cover songs that y'all just throw in all the time and just have ready?
Yes, a lot. we have. I said I call it our master list. It has over probably 100 songs.
That's good.
Dang.
Yeah, we can play up to 100 different cover songs, like literally.
They say that's really good for cruises too. Like if you ever want to go play on a cruise, you have to know at least 100 songs that you can play offhand. Because somebody asked me like, "Hey, would you ever go?" I was like, "No, I have ADHD. I need to read the lyrics before I sing them, and then I'll go sing them. I can't remember all of that. I mix up things all the time. I'm making my own mixes in my head as we speak all the time.
Thanks. Let me tell you something that's really cool about Keith, our keyboard player.
Ooh.
We sometimes we'll do shows and people will make requests, and I say, give me 30 seconds, and I'll give it to Keith. He'll go listen to it on YouTube, and he'll figure it out in 30 seconds. He'll give the bass part to Ryan, and then we can play it within 30 seconds.
Wow.
That's
like
dope.
He's that dope. He's that talented.
Thank you for being here,
High
Keith.
five for you, sir.
That is so cool, man.
It's almost like at a piano bar. Have y'all ever been to one of those? Yeah.
Yes, it's awesome.
Yeah, I've been to Louis.
Yeah, they never play my songs because I never have that much money.
So the Molly Cruz song for me that I was going to tell you was "Kickstart My Heart." That one. That was one of my favorites.
Good song. Starts off with the whammy bar guitar.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And it just takes off from there.
And the music,
you know,
the music video started off with Sam Kinison.
Oh yes.
I like all that
speaking
shit.
of
Like I
kicks-
said, the way that you
speaking of
experience
kicks,
it
I
has
heard-
a lot to do with it.
Yeah. Like I said, I used to watch. I watched a documentary about Metallica and Cliff Burton with the bus crash and all that, and I saw the way he played, Cliff. And he also, come to find out, he did Juilliard School of Music too. So I got to hear some of his classical stuff. So he actually was really, really good at that classical stuff too also. And he came out with some really decent stuff. I just wish they would have pushed that more, you know.
Hey, look here, Keith. You're getting mad props in the chats here. DANK Country says Keith is a badass.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Hedonistic Punk
Thank you,
Vato
guys.
say mad props to that perfect ear, Keith.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Just the facts, man.
That's sweet.
Dan
You got your own
McNew
fan
right
club. That's awesome.
there. Sure do.
If I could be you when I grow up, there you go.
Man, Ariel.
So I was going to say, with
multiple times we tried
go
to do another show with you guys, but it never worked out.
Yeah, because I kept losing drummers. It's been hard, Nikki.
I'm so sorry.
So hard.
Well, we can't wait to see you again.
You know how many I've been trying. People message me left and right. They're like, "Dude, let's play." I'm like, "Yes," and then I lose somebody. I'm like, "Oh my god!" I low key have PTSD trying to book shows because I'm like, "Are you gonna make it? Are you gonna be there?" Our very first show this year, our drummer got stranded out in Denton, and I go, "That's great. It's great. Might have to cancel the show too, the same day." Oh god. I'm sorry. I really do want to play with you guys.
We want to play at Diamond Gems. What's up?
We're going to do something. So
yeah, that should be able to come together pretty easy. Do you have some bands in mind that you would like to play with?
Oh yes.
Okay.
I do.
So I'm gonna throw this out here real quick. My bass player hates playing at Diamond Gems, and I don't really care.
Wait, what? What? Your bass player?
He's got an issue with things. We're working it out.
Oh.
So yes,
Might be
I
the
will play at
smoking
Diamond
lounge
Gems
out front
with you guys. I might be down a bandmate. Anybody want to play bass?
Do I play bass?
Anybody?
Ryan plays bass. I can do
We're
it.
gonna get Shade to play bass for Against
Shade
All
that you
Odds.
Hey,
So
I'll
they
play
can
for
play down
anybody.
with him.
No,
I will
he'll
play for
play. He
anybody.
just doesn't like going to that venue. As long as he comes over here and rides with us, he's gonna be fine. So
Yeah, so I'll get back to you on it. I want to say thank you, Nikki, for for liking our page in the first place, because I remember when you liked our page, you liked my business page. I remember that. And then when I asked anybody interested in coming on for an interview, you were one of the first, or maybe the only, to speak up. So thank you for being involved like that.
You're welcome. I try to support, a local businesses, local musicians, local music, and I really just want everyone to be successful.
Word.
Yep, that's true, because you've supported, both of those of mine, my business and the music here. So thank you, and thanks for being here tonight. It's kick ass to have y'all.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
fun to
you
chat
want
with
to
you
talk to our
guys.
drummer, Larry? You want to talk to Larry?
Oh, Larry's here.
Yes, he's here.
Oh,
He's
Larry.
over there setting up his drums. You got to talk to him.
Hi, Larry.
You got to
What do
tell
you
him
like to
about
do
you, like
for
where you're
fun?
from and how you got into music.
And do you like yolk or no yolk?
Do I like who?
Yolk or no yolk? Talking about your breakfast, your eggs. Do you like yolk with your eggs or no yolk with your eggs?
Fried egg with just the yolk with just a small bit of run, just a small bit of run. Yeah. So for me, I'm originally from Mississippi, but I mean I don't claim it because I mean I literally was born traveling to Dallas. So I say I'm a Texas boy with a Mississippi background. I've been playing music since I was about 6 years old. It's funny because a lot of people talk about the pots and the pans, and I remember getting whoopings literally for playing on pots and pans. You know, this pan was my cymbal, the boiling pan was my crash, you know, the frying pan was my ride, and it was just bowls and things. So I just remember starting out, and I used to wonder, you know, why every time I get done eating, I turn everything over and start playing on it. So I mean, you do it that way, you kind of know you're destined to be a drummer. And I mean, I started out in church. Of course, most people start out playing in church, and it just kind of took off from there. I always had a different genre of playing. You know, I never kind of stuck to the script playing in church. They were like, you always go off site or go off kilter. Well, I'd be like, well, I heard something else in my head. So looking at myself now, it takes me back to all the things that I heard. I see why I heard different things because my platform mentally had expanded before my opportunities had. But I mean, from Dallas, got 4 kids, 4 granddaughters, all girls. I don't know why I chose that. It's okay. So I said I was good to women. Why? So, you know, I look back at that and just look at the background. I did trucking for years, and I think last year was my 17th year. I just said, man, I'm just tired. You know, I've done all I can, seen the world, done this. I want to do something different. So now, you know, started entrepreneur business, and I literally started one, and one turned into 4. So right now I'm trying to juggle 4 thriving businesses in one person. So, but it's funny because no matter how busy I was across town I was, even if I was out of town, I was responsible for 23 states. I always said I need to go find a church or somewhere, find a drum set somewhere. If they had a bar downtown in Indianapolis, Jersey, Kansas, Atlanta, Florida, Chicago, California, wherever I was, I'm like, where is the bar and the band? So, I mean, music is kind of just, it's almost like your life. It's a lifestyle. It's something I eat, something I breathe. It's something I go to sleep with a thump, thump, thump in my head. I wake up, yawn, thank God, and then hear a thump, 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 and be like, so it's kind of, it's been a good journey. Playing with Nikki has been a great adventure. It's actually funny how I started playing with Nikki. I actually started playing with Nikki because I started as a fill-in guy. Yeah. And I went from secondary to primary real fast. So it worked out pretty well. And I just think what I've heard all my life from a kid to now, that extra oomph in my head, I said it fits Beyond Destiny perfect. Because when I look up and I do this, like, oh man, this thing I've been doing all my life, it fitted for this and fitted for that. And it was like, so it's like now it makes sense now that it was for a time as this. So it's a good vibe. I'm the drummer, you know, and I'm also, I think I'd be trapped between a drummer and Nikki Bouncer. Because you know, when you go to some of these venues, man, you see some crazy stuff. I remember one time, one dude a couple weeks ago, he was like, oh, Nick, you gonna make me hit you. Before I knew it, I was like, nah, that ain't gonna happen, partner. And I'm like, oh, he was just but my mind was like, I swear I'm gonna bust you out the bone if you say it again. So I had to. So the rock thing is different for me because, you know, the words are so aggressive but they don't mean no harm. You know, dude, I'm going, I'll be like, oh, they playing. I don't know how to play like that. So it's an adventure. You know, when they come to you, man, and I'll be like, oh, you were playing. What's up, man? You good? So it's a pretty good adventure. It's a great learning experience. And I can only say it couldn't have came at a greater time.
That's
awesome, man.
Larry,
y'all are a fun, loose group. I'm wondering, how does Beyond Destiny like to party? Do y'all drink, or do y'all love caffeine or whatever?
Let's go ahead, Ron. You answer the first question first, Ron. Do we drink, love caffeine? Yes, some of us drink and do other things. Ron, you can answer that question.
Man, Ron's getting thrown under the bus today.
Hey, there's no shame at all, man. I'm drinking right now.
And responsibilities. So
yeah, I don't. We'll have a drink here and there, but like I'll drink one or two here and there because I usually, but it'll be after I sing because I don't drink before I sing. So anytime I do anything, it'll usually be after we perform, and then someone will say, hey, can I buy you a drink or whatever, and that's fine. But I'll have one or two. And Ron, whatever, he's different, but yeah. But I think Keith and Larry, maybe one or two also. Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah. Depending on what we're doing and where we are.
I it's all good.
Sometimes I feel like I sing better after I've had a few drinks because I'm more relaxed, but I've recorded myself singing more relaxed.
Right.
And it does not sound nearly as good. And I'm glad I never do that on stage because I would be humiliated.
So you said you feel relaxed, but you see.
But the sound was not good?
Well, no, I'm not on beat. I think that I'm singing on beat, but I'm not. Not at all.
Your correlation out very well.
Yes. The coordination is well, and I'm just a vocalist, so I have problems with entrances anyways. I want to come in where I want to come in, so not where they tell me to.
I just cigarettes and cannabis. That's it. I mean, if I'm not gigging at all, if I have like 2 days off, yeah, I just go to River Bones and have one, and that's about it.
You lying?
Okay, 2 shots and a beer. Okay, thank you. Now,
2 very large shots.
but I don't drink when I perform, so that's what I do not do.
I drink a lot of water when I perform. A lot.
Yeah, I'm the caffeine and water for me. Dr. Pepper, Coke, Pepsi, whatever, Mountain Dew.
So I have a question for you, because I know that you said you're a vocalist.
Yeah.
How do you perform for shows? What is your go-to when you're doing the shot?
Okay, I think your question was, sorry, because it was so light. What do I do to warm up for shows?
Yeah, what do you do? Because I mean, different warm-ups for different styles of music, but what do you do when you done shows all week and this show was already paid for and you like, whoa, I need something to wing my throat. What's your go-to to say?
Oh, whiskey. I love whiskey. That's my go-to.
Okay.
That's my go-to shot.
Whiskey drinking woman.
Yeah, I'll drink it straight. I don't really drink it mixed unless it's with water or something because you got to stay hydrated. But I love whiskey.
Okay, any particular whiskey?
I'm not really picky right now. I've never been picky. My go-to like bottom shelf is usually, or like mid-tier is usually Jack or Jim Beam, and then when you work your way up, maybe Knob Creek or what's another one that I had the other day that I thought was really good? Wolford Reserve. That's pretty good, but
you are a connoisseur then. Okay, you said some pretty good names. Okay.
Yeah. Which probably makes sense why we have a song that's called Finish Your Whiskey. So I'm really bent on this idea of getting a sponsor that's a whiskey to sponsor us for that song.
Sure.
Look, it never hurts.
Good angle.
Just lie to every whiskey owner, be like, I want you to sponsor my song, I want you to sponsor my band because we wrote a song just for you guys called Finish Your Whiskey. Really? What's it about? An ex-bandmate.
Finish your whiskey.
Fireball.
Yeah.
Maybe I should do Fireball. Then there'd really be a shot at that person.
Yeah.
Literally and figuratively.
Fireball, one of my favorites. Fire and cinnamon. You can't go wrong.
Fireball. Let's roll. Okay, I am picky then. Fireball. Ooh, cinnamon whiskey is rough. There was a, I don't know if it's still there. There was a distillery in Louisville. It was like downtown Louisville area. They had a cinnamon whiskey that was super smooth, way better than Fireball. But some people just like burning acid in their throat. Fireball's rough, dude.
You think so?
I don't drink
I'll do it, but it's rough.
I get those 12-pack, the little small ones, because it's kind of just enough. And I mean, it's like, let's go. And then it'd be like, 10 minutes later.
Do you do cold or do you do straight warm?
No. So I have to have it cold. If I do it,
okay, I was gonna.
Yeah, I was gonna say I do warm and feel like I'm swallowing hell, so I can't do
that. I swear, all they do was,
might explain my experience with it. I'll have to try it cold.
I feel like all they do is take Red Hot and then soak it in whiskey, and then the syrup that they get out of that is what Fireball is made out of. Like, just let the little Red Hots just melt away into the whiskey, and that like residual syrup that's all left. That's your Fireball right there. Well.
Yeah, man. Whatever works for you. So, what does Beyond Destiny have in store once you get past these next 4 days that y'all got coming up?
She's on mute, but she'll figure it out in a second.
Ariel,
okay, no problem at all.
Okay, be quiet. So in July, because I'm from West Texas, that area. I'm from Sweetwater. I went to school at Texas Tech, so I know a lot of my family's still in that area. A lot of my friends. So they were like, "When are you gonna come to Lubbock? When are you gonna come to the Panhandle?" So in July, we're gonna do what we're calling the West Texas Takeover Tour. We're gonna be July 19th in Canyon, July 20th in Amarillo, and then August 3rd, which we're gonna be announcing that tomorrow. August 3rd, we're gonna be in Lubbock.
Oh, very cool. Who are y'all playing with? Are y'all bringing bands from the local scene, or are you going to play with bands from their local scene?
We're going to play with bands from their local scene. So it'll be, so they can, have the locals, more locals involved,
Very cool. Did you reach out to these bands and venues, or how did that?
I did reach out to some of the venues, and then there's a friend of mine. We're both booking agents, and we kind of teamed up. He books shows in Amarillo, Canyon, and those places, and so I book shows over here. So we're basically swapping shows. I'm helping him get shows over here, and he's helping us get shows over there.
That's dope.
Sad Monkey Music Hall, July 19th.
Yep. We're excited because we have so many fans I have so many fans in West Texas. When I say I'm talking, it's like ridiculous when I say there's so many people, that so much family and so many friends that I have in the Panhandle and the Lubbock area in West Texas that they've been wanting to see us play for years, and we're finally going to get to go there. So I'm excited.
Oh, that's so sweet. And that's going to be like a very nice family reunion for you then, just to see all your friends and family. That's so great. I like visiting friends and family because I feel like that boosts my internal battery. I don't like, this sounds really stupid when I say this out loud because I'm in a band. I don't like crowds of people. I don't like being in them. I like being isolated away from, but I like my battery gets recharged when I see family or friends. And that.
Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. But you're in a band, but you don't like a crowd of people?
But like, I'm over here on stage and nobody's touching me, so I'm good.
Couple of whiskeys will take care of that, though, Nikki.
Oh yeah, a couple of whiskeys, and I'm dancing in butterflies and bubbles.
Everybody's family at that point.
And then we come back in July. We have some shows at the Lake House in Fort Worth. So we're gonna be like on the 21st. We're at the Lake House in Fort Worth, and then I'm doing a solo show the 21st, and then the 27th we're doing a band show at the Lake House. So we'll be in Lubbock, that area, and then we'll come back and do some shows here in Fort Worth.
Very cool.
Very cool. That's next level booking there, everybody listening. Once you establish relationships with someone in East and West Texas or Austin or Houston, then y'all can kind of network together and bring, help them book shows here, and they'll help you book shows there. And that's pretty common. It's next level booking right there.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Many great shows have been created because, like, hey, y'all from San Antonio, come up here, and then we got you hooked up, and then y'all bring us down there, and boom, give each other a place to stay, cook up some delicious scrambled eggs and bacon, and send our friends on their way. Don't forget to write.
Extra tidbit.
Got Ryan with the scrambled eggs and bacon.
That'll make me hungry.
Very good.
I like bacon.
Yeah.
Bacon, good.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Just put tomatoes, pickles, and bacon sandwich it. Yeah.
I love pickles. Oh, wait. Are you sweet pickle fan or dill pickle fan?
No, dill pickle.
Yeah, dill.
I like sweet pickles in my tater salad.
I'll take dill in my tater.
Dill pickle rules. Sweet pickles drool.
Well, sweet pickles are all right. I mean, the dill pickle's where it's at. Especially on a bacon sandwich with tomato and lettuce and mayonnaise. Or ranch. Like, I like ranch. So, but I like a pickled ketchup, too. That's pretty good.
I know a guy that has a ranch bottle tattoo on the side of his...
Oh my
he used to be my neighbor.
Yeah, that's my buddy now. I'm a buddy now.
This episode's making me hungry.
Valley It's funny he's talking about tomatoes. I just picked an ton of tomatoes from my garden.
Yeah.
I'm amazed you can grow something here in Texas. How hot it is.
So out here in the Forney Terrell area, honestly, when I used to live in my trailer, you could just throw seeds out there and it would grow like wildfire.
Really?
It just, when you till up the land, it's like that. It's really powdery and it was beautiful. It was also on the septic line.
Oh,
so,
the fertilization from the septic tank. Yeah, there you go.
Man,
there's that. No, but I have really great success with my garden.
These tomatoes taste like shit.
They look great, though.
My question is, do y'all have clay out there, like red clay? Because everywhere else I've gone in Texas, it's nothing but clay. When I'm trying to dig up a hole for something, I'm hitting nothing but red clay, and it's, ugh.
It depends
where you are. South
are.
of the Metroplex is a little more sandy. Out east is a little more sandy.
Yeah, we don't really have much red clay, so that's where we luck out. But I also now, so I live in an HOA, and we have to like water our yards and make them stay nice or whatever. So
I didn't know you had HOA in Forney.
Do what?
Isn't that funny?
I didn't know y'all had that in Forney.
I know.
I thought that was all farmland. You could do what you want.
No, you can't. I'm gonna do what I want in my backyard.
Well, to an extent, if they can get rid of the homeowners, you can do whatever you want.
Hey, Ariel, have you played some shows in Forney?
So we've played a couple of gigs for Forney, the city of Forney. We got hired on for the Wine Walk, with the Matchbox 22 cover band. We got hired on for that. And then another acoustic gig. But there's a couple of venues popping up around us. You looking?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me do some more recon for you before I tell you the places that I got.
She's a booking agent. She's always looking, and especially for like festivals that cities put on.
Well, they do festivals. I know the guy personally who hired me on. He used to be one of my neighbors, and he hit me up. He's like, "Hey, you in a band?" I go, "Yeah, is this a drug deal? I don't understand why you just said it like that."
Hey, are you in a band?
Stuff.
You mind?
So he's always got stuff, and he's always looking for people. So hook you up.
Do y'all play some covers? Yeah, that's why Beyond Destiny can play those 100 cover songs, because a city like Forney loves a cover band.
Gas Monkey is a place. They have an indoor-outdoor stage. It's a little barbecue place. The barbecue's not that good.
I thought Gas Monkey shut down.
This is this is Smoke Monkey. Sorry, Smoke Monkey. It's out here in Forney.
Smoke Monkey.
Smoke Monkey.
Oh, okay.
They for sure book shows. I know that for a fact. But I don't know what you get.
You can do some recon for me.
Yeah.
I know they give out free piano lessons every Thursday. I can never make it because I'm too late from work, but
that's how you get them to spill the tea.
just show up. I'm here for piano lessons. No, but really, that would be nice. I'm self-training myself on piano right now, so any help would be great. But I got you.
And I'll return the favor.
Yeah.
Eventually, I'll play a show with you. I swear to God, I will. I swear.
Yeah, we need a Beyond Destiny Against All Odds concert. That would be a great concert.
Well, we were supposed to do like a female show, and it was supposed to be at Mavericks. And then there was another show.
She wants to bring back the All Women of Rock.
Let's go Women of Rock show.
Let's do it.
There you go.
Who run the world, girls?
Live in my pants.
Larry.
Rock show. Seriously, we should do it at Diamond Gems. Seriously.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Like October or November.
That'd be tight because I can get like Bethany Rose and all kind of different people.
Sonny.
Sonny, Disposition.
Sonny, she's awesome, man.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, we love Sonny.
We played a lot of shows with her. She's amazing.
I think Bethany Rose played a couple of shows out here in Forney. I'm pretty sure she did, and I think she knows. I think she knows the guy that I know, so you might want to hit her up.
That was Grego's band. I don't think he's playing drums with Bethany Rose anymore, though.
No, it's Danny Allen is playing with her.
Okay, cool. Glad she's didn't miss a beat.
Nope, and he's amazing. So.
Yeah.
I wonder if Moonfall.
Dude, it's cool what y'all are saying about women run this shit, because honestly, I just saw a video the other day that like totally put into perspective. It's like all great trends of the last like 70 years were huge because women were involved. Because if it's just something that only guys like, it's like Rush or Frank Zappa, which are great bands, but I'd rather be listening to the Beatles or Frank Sinatra. Which, let's be honest, if women weren't involved, they would not be popular. Sorry, guys.
I agree.
Hey, every boy loves to dance with the girls.
Girls.
This one sure does.
and we're back to Motley Crue.
Yeah. Let's go back. Let's go back to Pantera days, too.
Yeah. When did you see Pantera?
Ooh, does Beyond Destiny cover?
I never got a chance to
Destiny
see them at all, actually. I've only seen them on MTV and VH1, and that's about it. Never went to a concert because that was before I was born, too.
Do y'all
Because,
cover Pantera? Dave was asking.
Oh, I never seen them.
No, he's asking, do we cover them? No, but we are adding. We've been adding some different
Evanescence,
songs to our
Dependable.
stuff. You know, we added some Evanescence, The Score, but we can add some Pantera. They're pretty awesome.
We gotta get a lead
I
player.
remember. I remember when Dime died. Madonna, her guitarist, was from East Texas, and he would throw in Pantera riffs in the middle of Madonna songs, and it was awesome.
That's dope.
That's cool.
Like a little homage. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
I feel like I say words
the
wrong
H
all the
is
time.
silent. It's okay. We don't judge.
I do. I judge myself hard.
Well, Ariel, you're good enough, you're smart enough, and doggone to people like you.
Except Facebook and Instagram. I'm never gonna let it
But
down, man.
what kind of cover songs do you gravitate more towards? Is there a certain era, certain style?
I'm sorry. Say what cover song?
Yeah,
What
like
else,
do you
Grandma?
gravitate towards a certain style,
Yeah,
or,
well, actually,
or is it whatever?
Well, we go all the way from like the 70s all the way up to present day. You know, we've done some Temptations, Stevie Wonder, Aretha Franklin, Tina Turner, of course. We've done some Dolly Parton, especially when we get to those places they want to hear a little bit of country. We've done Dolly Parton. We've done the Judds, CCR. Let's see what Everybody Loves an Outlaw. You know, I See Red. We've done Prince. We've done some Prince. Love Prince.
Oh yeah, gotta love Prince. How about contemporary? Anything more of the modern era?
Yeah, we actually recently just learned the bar song by Shabuzi. We added that to our set list. We just played it on Friday. The bar song.
That's awesome.
Everybody in the bar get tipsy. Yeah, we played that on Friday. They were all dancing and singing along.
That's the best when they get into it with you because you're like, all right.
And we played. Let's see. And we
Tennessee Whiskey.
Chris Stapleton.
He just came to town not that long ago to the Texas Ranger Stadium. He played there.
Yeah, and we like I said, we do rock soul. We'll slip in some R&B in there. We'll slip in some. What else we got? Some country in there, with depending on who we're playing for and what they want to hear. Especially whenever we do our 3-hour sets is when we get to do all types of music.
Do like a blues. All right, now we're going into heavy metal. Totally different. All right, now we're going to back off and do some smooth jazz.
I'm telling you, like, our mix is crazy because people go, it's such a variety of mix, but they love it. Like, they will literally, we pull up some Tina and they start dancing. We pull up some Dolly Parton, they keep on dancing. I mean,
We do Happy and Uptown Funk.
Uptown.
And, Bruno Mars, Ed Sheeran. We do everything.
We even
those are just popular, good songs that no matter, I mean, you know, when people are out at a venue, they want to dance, they want to move, they want to have a good time. So you play music that they already enjoy and play it good, play it well. You're
I
set.
guess it's almost like we're, can I say, chameleon in a sense? It depends on what the atmosphere calls for. You know, if we're around a bunch of Latin people, we're gonna do Live La Vida Loca, La Bamba.
You can't do it right. We'll pull up there and be like, hey, you got something good. Then Nikki bust out, y'all late. Y'all late.
Y'all need to do the Macarena.
You see everybody like, yeah.
Nice.
So that's the upside.
Do y'all
of
ever
being
invite
in a
people
good
on
cover
stage?
band.
Man, that's the upside. Like, cause like I said, we do our originals and we do covers. So when we're doing 3-hour shows, we're playing our originals also. And when we start playing our originals, some of them don't even realize they're our originals until they're like, "Do I say that's our song?" And they think it's a cover song, but it's our song. That's what makes it really cool.
But no, I don't want to. I can tell you this: when they start coming up, my stick be on guard. Like, I will throw this out there. So, but it depends, you know. So you have people come up a lot of times. They'll give requests. Like Nikki said earlier, most things we get is people run up and say, "Do you guys know this song?" And I'll look like, "Give me 2 minutes." So you'll see me and Keith. You'll see us all of a sudden doing this right here. You know, we got our phones doing this, and we like, all right, we got it. And then before you know it, we'll get done and be like, dude, we need to add that to the set. That went hard.
Yeah.
Skill.
Yeah. I was asking, do y'all ever bring anybody else on stage? Like any a special guest from behind the curtain?
Have we? Let's see. Have we?
Like maybe an Ariel.
Ah, love that. Let's go, Ariel. Come on. See, on some of the shows where we do like an hour, where we do hour sets, then like 8 of the songs, 7 or 8 will be originals, and then we'll throw in 2 or 3 covers. Well, that's when we do like an hour set. But when we're doing like the long 3-hour set, that's when you get all those different. Ariel, you should come. You should come be a special guest at one of our shows. Seriously, because you have a great voice. I love it.
Thank you. I would love to do it. I love collaborating, but I definitely would have to rehearse because I am that weirdo that even if it's a cover song, I have to rehearse it 8 million times like it's my own song that I created, and I have to convince myself that I wrote that song for me to sing it on stage. Otherwise, I'm like, happy birthday to you.
She's singing some Black Sabbath with Iron Maiden in August.
Yeah. That's another thing I've been busy with. I've been on those songs and they're very easy. It's not like they're hard, but I don't know why my brain likes
Black
to
Sabbath
switch
songs
things.
again?
Just switches, man. I'm singing no Scorpions. I'm singing Big City Nights.
Big city.
Big city nights.
That's cool.
You got me running.
Nice.
God, I can't remember. Hold on, I have it on my phone. Give me 2 seconds. We're gonna sing Cold. They wanted to cover one of our songs, and they're like, "Can we do Cold?" And I go, "Yeah."
So
why not?
Iron Maiden is gonna play Cold with Ariel and Ben on guitar.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
There's an Ozzy and Lita.
And I think it's a great idea. Eddie Lee is pretty genius.
Oh yeah.
This is all Eddie Lee's doing of the band Iron Maiden. He's been booking shows at Diamond Gems like once a month.
I saw that.
Yeah, I saw that too.
So we're also doing "No One Like You" by Scorpions. There's no one like you. And then "Close My Eyes Forever" with Lita Ford and Ozzy.
Interesting.
Oh yes, Ozzy.
Got that Black Sabbath tie-in.
So, Ariel, who are some of the people that influenced you? Some of the vocal shadows that influenced you coming up as you grew into your arena of being a rock, metal songist?
Everybody.
Great answer.
So the ones that I usually highlight back to if I'm going in order of kind of like genre and their progression, y'all mentioned Tina Turner and Aretha Franklin. I love that they're powerhouse vocals. They're beautiful vocals, very strong women. So them, Kelly Clarkson, Pat Benatar. I listen to a lot of Evanescence because I like the vocal duality that she had, where she could do really strong, powerful vocals, but mix them with some of the operatic vocals. Because I was in choir and I sing a lot of choir, and I didn't know how to do that, and I thought it was dope. I'm listening to a lot of female vocals because that's how I can compare it to. Listen to a lot of Paramore.
Love Paramore.
And just, yeah, I love Paramore. I got a story for that one too. Just everybody, like, and then there's obviously
did you watch the first American Idol when it came out?
I did not actually. The only time I ever watched it, I went over to a friend's house. I'm not really big into pop culture, but I knew about American Idol when it came out, and everyone kept talking about this girl, Kelly Clarkson, and I never had heard her sing. But I went over to my friend's house to hang out with her. She's like, "Hold on, we got to watch this. This is the last one. We got to see who's going to win, Justin or Kelly." And the first time I heard Kelly Clarkson sing, I lost my mind. I was like, what? I love her voice. Like, I genuinely, that's when I fell in love with Kelly. I just love her voice.
She's incredible.
Yeah, she sings everyone's song better than them, so I really want her to sing my song Cold, and I'll just die happy. I seriously, if I ever meet her, I'll die. I'll just have a heart attack and die. I'm convinced. They say never meet your heroes. But no, I grew up with a lot of influences from the 80s and late 70s music. And then the new age music. I'm a 90s kid, so obviously I listened to a lot of Breaking Benjamin when they came out. That's one of my soul, that's my soul band. And Chevelle. I don't know the lyrics that Chevelle sings all the time.
Yeah.
Pete. But I love their sound. They're so dynamic, and they're only 3-piece. How do you make that much noise?
Yeah, they're amazing.
You know, it's crazy. I listened to Chevelle like when their first record came out, and then they got huge. So it's pretty wild how big that band got.
Mine was Soundgarden and Shinedown, too.
Both good. I like Shinedown.
Shinedown has like
have
the
their albums.
most hits ever. They're at the top.
Oh, yeah. They got some.
Let's see.
Shinedown, Cut the Core was really. I think the way he wrote that song, he wrote it really well.
Yes.
You know, the arrangement and everything for that, you know, because he was going up against, you know, all those other bands too, trying to sell his music. So yeah, I can understand how tough it is because it's hard to write good rock songs nowadays. Also.
Well, Nikki and Beyond Destiny,
these
thank
days,
you very
a lot
much
of music
for
is
being
based
here.
more on vibe. Yes, thank y'all very much. It's been a wonderful evening talking with y'all.
Thanks for
you
having
guys.
us.
All right.
You guys are so great.
Yeah,
Nikki, I'll be in touch.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm going to do some recon for you. Just give me a
All
while.
right.
I'm going to be gone this weekend, so just give me a minute and I'll figure
And we want to
some-
play at Diamond Gems.
Okay, well,
no,
two
for real.
things.
And we want you
Nikki
to.
over here.
Yes.
Dave, you good with like a October Women of Rock show?
Yeah.
All right. So there you go, ladies. We're gonna Rocktober it.
Do
And
not
you know,
do it on the week
I
I'm
love it.
gone on vacation. I'll have to tell you when you can't do it.
Okay,
Okay.
that's cool.
well, Ariel, just
That's
let
later.
me know because I'm not making quick decisions, but you know, be sure to let me know because it's very important. If we do a Women of Rock, Against All Odds has to be a part of that.
Yes.
Against All Odds is playing our August 31st show. We're right now working on our September show, and so we'll start working on this as our October show. And I'll get back with you within a few days, Nikki, on what date is available and what
Okay.
Ariel says. And
Maybe
then
the 5th. I got to check with Ben. He's going to be sent to Detroit for some sort of work thing, and that's why we haven't committed to the 26th. There's a show on the 26th that we're supposed to be playing, but maybe the 5th question mark.
Well, you let us know when you want us to do it, Ariel.
well, we can basically get 6 bands on if we start one at 7 and the last one it plays at 12. So
Okay.
think of it that way. If you want to have a longer show and call it a festival and start at 4 in the afternoon, that's the only way you can really add more bands.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, you, Ariel, and Nikki, y'all just get together also if y'all don't mind. And again,
Yeah.
six bands. All we need is 4 now.
Okay.
And I'd have to say that here for now, yeah.
Yes, of course. Yes. Yes.
Maybe Moonfallen will be together.
That would be cool. A very special Moonfallen show.
Okay, I'm sorry. You guys can go practice now. I'm like side tangent so hard right now.
Yeah, I totally feel like we're keeping y'all. So thank you very much for being
I'm
here.
so glad we got a chance to talk to you guys. Like I said, we practiced for 3.5 hours, so we still got plenty of time to practice. So we're good. Thanks you for having us so much, though. I enjoyed it. You guys are hilarious. Also, by the way.
Y'all are the
guys,
best.
say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Bye, friends.
Take care.
See you guys later. You guys take care. We'll talk.
Thank y'all very much. Everybody at home, check out officialbeyonddestiny.com and also check them out tour, which starts on the 27th, whatever day. Is that tomorrow? That's tomorrow. Starting tomorrow. If you live somewhere in North Texas, Beyond Destiny will be in your neck of the woods. Thank y'all very much for your time.
Let's have some fun with Beyond Destiny Saturday, July 20th.
Oh, are you making jingles now? You're hoarding into my territory?
Yeah, I'm trying, but I'm not as good as you, dude. Trying.
Well, clearly you just came up with one right off the cuff, and it's better than most of the stuff I make. So, no, you're good. You're good.
You flatter me. I feel like you're only giving me.
Ain't nothing wrong with nothing wrong with a little competition.
All right, coming up this weekend, Enstrom Music Solutions presents Rock Night, Beyond Destiny, Asswater Jones, and the Hemrides. Third try, the
Late Night Social Band.
And Teresa Donnie.
I don't know why my brain thought it was Dwayne because it switched the W and the A, and I was like, Dwayne? No, it's Donnie.
Well, that's at the Dive, everybody. Make note of that, at the Dive in Denton. So bands looking for a place to play, you might go check out this show and check out the venue at the same time.
Rockin' the Summer Music Fest, presented by Studio 801.
So that's this weekend too, right?
June 30th. Yes. I said that very questioningly because I don't know what day it is.
So there it is. It's a Saturday.
Should be Sunday.
All right, I got my calendar right here. So today's the 26th. The 28th is Friday. 29th is Saturday. So this is a Friday show at the Dive. And then the very next day, Rockin' the Summer Music Fest on Saturday.
2 days later.
Oh, 2 days, thank you. And then coming back in the middle of July, Saturday, July, that's at Hoots Pub in Amarillo. So everybody who likes to get out and have a road trip.
Look at
All right.
us.
Look, it's our very own Ariel.
Look at me and my
Very
band
good.
sweating our butts off in our garage, in my garage.
Look what's coming up in a couple of weeks at
Y'all,
Reno's.
this is frightening. This is like, if this feels like it's tomorrow, but it's not. July 6th, we have our
Right
show
around
with
the
From the
corner.
Non and Born and Raised at Reno's. Come and say your name at the door so that we get street cred, that we're awesome, and we bring people.
Damn right.
And if either of those bands ever want to come on the show, we would love to have you.
Oh, yeah.
Born and raised from then on. You're welcome. Please hop on. As a matter of fact, I'll make sure I reach out to them this week and ask them to come on, or at least comment in the chats, or let them know we're promoting the hell out of this show. They have to already know that. Kind of makes you wonder how much Reno's secretly loves us.
Oh, they comment on a couple of my posts because they keep tagging them on everything.
All right.
Is this something I missed?
All right. We're making waves, people.
That's for Reno's and Haltom Theater, because Haltom Theater did. I tell you what, my little trick has been, y'all, is that if you just link the show and tag it to the band on their page or the venue and say, hey, we featured you or talked about this show, promoted this show on the podcast, they usually comment back.
Yeah, they will. I was going to say, we've been blasting Reno's all over the post for the upcoming show, and they're like, this is great. Can't wait to have you guys back on stage. I don't even think they remember us.
Do a lot more of that through Blow Your Brains Out. All right, everybody. So while I'm on it, youtube.com Against All Odds Band. Go over there for everything video on Against All Odds. And then there's also a community page. So same thing over here on Outlaw Video TV. Blow Your Brains Out featured there. There's a community page where we post stuff just like you would on Facebook. Thank you again, Beyond Destiny. Here's our schedule coming up, or at least 3 weeks coming up. Thank you, Dave Jarvis.
Right.
Dave, I felt like you asked me to ask somebody to come on the show, and I can't even remember who it was, and I wrote it down somewhere.
Shout out to Boston Chris.
Yes. Can't wait to grill, smatter, smother, and cover that man.
Next Wednesday, it'll be our
pre-July 4th show.
There you go. We will fireworks for all right here next Wednesday. Blow Your Brains Out with Boston Chris, and then the next Wednesday, Wolvera, who has some cool shows coming up. Get out and see them dudes, and then Kill House. We have other shows. Just go over to the Facebook page. It's pinned to the top. You're good to go.
Yeah. And I want to say thank you to Boston Chris, who will be having me on his show on the 10th. So
cool.
Looking forward to that.
Do we have links?
It's all through Discord, and it gets released like weeks later, so I really don't know what his schedule is. But I think he does like a podcast every night.
Wow.
Damn.
Well, I hope it's working for him, man, and I look forward to finding out more about it. That's how Kayla Kent is, if you ever wondered. She really rarely shows up on Facebook. It's just a post. She spends all of her time at Discord.
All right. So what do we got here? Heart of the City, June 28th. Hey, look. Whiskey. That's your shit, Ariel.
That's my shit, man. I'm not going to lie. I sent this flyer, and when I sent it, I was like, man, this flyer is really busy for my eyes. And it's still really busy, even when it's blown up. This one's at Trees, by the way. June 28th. That's this weekend.
Truth
in All right. Who's that? Is that Martin Antonio down there in blue?
Yeah. Good eye.
Okay.
This is almost as hard as the
saying.
metal bands.
Heart of the City, Braden Stewart, Brandon
Callies,
I think. Yeah, I think you're right. Collies, we said at the same time. Brandon Collies Band and Martin. What you just said.
Truth, Tall Tales, and Whiskey. Always a good combination.
Thank you, Trees. Blow Your Brains Out every Wednesday.
Let's do it.
Check this out. Hedonistic Punt Vatos.
Oh, go support them too if you're not going to support us. It's July 6th.
We love Ray. Love him.
This is Dallas too. 75253. Where is that?
Does that supposed to mean the Dead Dog Barn? Is that
that's what it is. It's the Dead Dog Barn show.
Okay. I was playing.
They're doing shows again. Hooray!
Woo!
Oh yeah, dude. Thin White Line and Fade the Ace is always a good concert.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I'm, I hate it almost when, like, I totally appreciate it always, except for when I have almost 100% of an invested interest. So obviously I want the best for Ariel, and I feel like that's one of the things that we are all doing here is, helping promote bands and our music at the same time. So I want this show to be off the hook.
Michelle.
Yes.
But love these guys at Dead Dog
against all odds twice. Oh yeah, absolutely. And then what is that? In Syria? I think that was another band. I don't know who they are, but that's a cool logo.
Yeah. Cool.
Tripping Daisy. Everybody remember Tripping Daisy? Well, they're still awesome. They're playing the Factory in Deep Ellum this Saturday.
Oh, that's cool. Havoc at Haltom is happening all weekend long with a lot of your favorite bands that you know and love from the DFW. We've got some of our favorites: Otherwise Dead, Rivethead, Skybus. You name it, they're playing. Swarm, Suffer Point, with Hope Intact.
Otherwise Dead, Rivethead,
Cutthroat Conspiracy. Good. Best of luck to you, Cameron. You're a badass.
Swarm.
Astrixion Creeper. Is that our Creeper? Did we discuss this?
Yeah, this is the whole reason they couldn't do our show is because of this one, Havoc at the Haltom. It's a Third Strings production, and I guess everybody has to respect and appreciate them because they've been doing it the longest and do these big shows.
Yep.
Which they do. I have a flyer here for So What Music Festival. So I mean that's a Third String production, which is going to be a big show. All right, so blessings.
That show that you just had, the So What Festival, that made me realize how many amazing Christian metal bands there are out there. I completely just overlooked that. But I think on that one, yeah, you get Skillet, you got Norma Jean, Under Oath, dude. Who else? Seosin, I think I saw in there. Veil of Maya, dude. That's going to be a really good concert.
Take your word for it. Didn't they have?
Yeah, especially if you're really into the heavy. I've seen several of these bands. And if you're
like
they're all just
you forget
heavy.
that they, yeah, they are Christian metal bands, but they are brutal. Like they are amazingly brutal.
Yeah, and they'll also, most of them, I can't speak for all of them, but I mean, I have friends like Sleeper. These guys are friends of mine. I'll guarantee you, Shane Blay, last time I was hanging out with him pre-pandemic, he'd drink anybody all night long. So that's why I kind of get a little challenged by the whole Christian rock concept and everything. But nevertheless, yeah, that's what this is, a big Christian rock show, and that's one of the things that Third String Production is known for. Look down here on this other date, Skillet and POD.
Switchfoot. Yep. We were meant to live for so much more, but we lost ourselves.
Fucking Asking Alexandria, another amazing band.
Records.
Yep.
The Beautiful Letdown.
The Beautiful Letdown. I love that. That whole album was good.
My daughter brought it to me and played Blowing. The second song starts out with some noises and stuff. Anyway, I fell in love with the record, man. It's one of my all-time favorite records is Switchfoot, The Beautiful Letdown.
Yeah.
And I pretty much hate everything else they did.
I like 21. The song 21. 21 Voices. 21.
Yeah, that's on the record.
Yeah. Oh, I used to run to that album.
Yeah, from start to beginning. It doesn't stop. It's one of those full records, every fucking song on it, including the song The Beautiful Letdown. They're all fucking killer. And it's just a well-written record. It's written the way a record is supposed to be written, to where there's an experience, kind of like a movie is written.
Yeah. Can't wait to get my really.
I know a lot of our fans think that we're like godless heathens, but no, we can appreciate good music.
Hey, look, here's the thing is that when I was jamming these bands like Oh Sleeper, I was around with Oh Sleeper just like I was with Pantera almost, or Rigor Mortis almost. I mean, these guys were my real personal friends. But the guys in No Sleeper became my personal friends pretty quickly. And that was before they put out their first record. So if you go back on this YouTube channel, Outlaw Video TV, you can pretty much see the documentation of Oh Sleeper in interviews and live shows from before they put out their first record all the way up to their third record. Their first record is When I Am God, and the second record is my favorite. What's the name of that record? Son of the Morning. I think that's what it's called. Son of the Morning. Features Matt Davis on drums. And so, yep. There you go. Sleeper.
Unfortunately, this concert happened about a month ago.
Oh, did it really?
We've been singing the fuck out of these praises, and this happened several weeks ago.
I'm glad somebody's not too high to notice.
Manifestive. If y'all get a chance, y'all need to see Manifestive. They are an amazing, like, industrial dance metal band. Really cool.
It's kind of eclectic.
Oh, they're great.
Okay, so this one
Dance
is at
metal.
the Cicada, July 13th. And the othering Sucio and Savit. I don't know. How do you say this?
Svet.
Sure.
Okay, Fort Worth. Let's go. Neon
my
White pool party with John Wayne.
Splash, baby.
Yeah.
July 5th, Whiskey Garden. I need to go visit this garden.
I think you need to go visit this place. Yes.
I
Garden
do.
of whiskey.
I'm going to get somebody to sponsor me, and this is going to be great. Writing this down.
Look, go-go dancers.
I was going to think of something witty, but just laugh.
You will come up with something creative and make it like a real part of every one of your performances and make videos of it. Make sure that those videos are on your YouTube channel. Send those videos to the whiskey companies and say, hey, look here. We're getting everybody in the bar to fucking take a shot of whiskey every show, which means they're taking more than one.
That's my goal. I think that's my new goal because we usually end on Finish Your Whiskey. I'm going to get everybody to take a shot of whiskey with me at the end of the show.
That's how you do it.
I can't pay for it.
If there are any go-go dancers that are off the clock on August 31st, so come on out to the show. Dance with your boys.
Love it. Hey, that show the other night was cool. I love the ladies that were there. Every one of them.
Yeah.
Can I get on that swing?
Very cool.
They'll ask.
No, what she said was that there's so much dust on it. Don't even think about touching it. Typical female response there. There's so much dust built up on it that she doesn't want you swinging on it.
I played softball. I'm used to dirt and dirty things.
You just have to talk to her, you know.
All
But
right.
it is about, I was checking it, you know, and it is a good 12 foot above the bar even. So that makes it a good, you know, almost 20, like 18 foot off of the ground. So it's up there. It's definitely a liability.
Sad Monkey Music Hall with our very own that we had on tonight, Beyond Destiny. Next up at Trees.
This is a raid show with Loci.
Oh, Raid! Our friends with Raid. I love them so much.
Inner Core,
Sorry, I have a cat in front of me. Give me just
Planet
a second.
Size Ego. Yeah, so thank you, Raid. Thank you, Randy Roy, Raid, the whole band. That was a fucking killer show.
They did so good. I was glad I got to
Dude,
watch.
they were amazing.
a lot of that.
Yeah, that was power metal. If you want some fucking power metal with some really nice, like, you know, metal melody and guitar tone accompaniment. What'd you think of the lead guitar?
But also kind of hardcore punk as well. There was a
Yeah.
certain there was a certain New York in the late '80s feel to that, like Cro-Mags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that guitarist again. Back to the guitarist. If you like a good lead guitarist that has, I mean, really more than a good lead guitarist is just as important. Really, is a guitarist who can come up with some cool sounds that are fun to experience, and it be new, something you're not really used to hearing all the time, but something that still feels right. That's what I thought about that lead guitarist. I thought he came up with some really good fucking shit.
You know who else had lead guitarist? The Funeral Procession.
Yeah.
They're playing Friday, June 28th.
How about it?
With Narwhal and El Guapo. That's going to be fun. All right, can anybody read that
Haltom
other band? What is
31
that?
Guapo. Sea Creature.
Untrue Castle?
It's too tiny. Maybe I can blow it up on my phone. Hold, please.
Okay. Andrew Castile.
It is, oh. It's not even any better blown up. Crash? Something Crash? Under
right.
Crash?
Well, Narwhal and El Guapo are badass. Our friend RCX.
Ooh, mixed genre mosh.
Slam Pit Entertainment, mixed genre mosh.
At the Haltom, June 28th.
Oh, that's RCX. Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. So the one that we just watched, the ad that we just saw, was that also June 28th? Because that's also at the Haltom.
No, that one.
Did they double book?
They have two stages. Remember, they have a side stage and they have.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be a weird fucking mashup. You go see Funeral Procession in one room, go to the next, and then no
So
free
that
chicken.
one, that first flyer that you just had, that one's on the side stage, and so this mixed genre must be on the main stage.
Really cool. I like it. Like the one
Very
show
cool.
I've been to, I went to one show there. That was the Love Sick Drug and Iron Jaw and Narwhal. I got to see Narwhal on the side stage. And man, I like it. It's a good setup.
Yeah. Love you, RCX. You're the shit.
Yeah, man, we need to get him on one of these shows. We really need to talk about it because we're not in a huge rush. We've got August already booked. August 31st is who all's on that show? Against All Odds is obviously featured.
We're on it.
And Descent, Metal Mike. Love you, brothers.
Oh, I'm finally gonna meet Metal Mike in person. I'm so excited. I feel like his ADHD and my ADHD are gonna mesh real well together.
P-Town Skanks is on that. As a matter of fact, man,
yeah.
Just remembered that I actually have a flyer from P-Town Skanks that just came in today. So let me.
Well, this one's Red Rock Saloon, Rain, the Argonaut, Warhog, and From the Grave. All of our peoples on one stage. Go check them out. In Denison, Texas.
You're willing to make the drive.
Or if you know anybody's.
Okay, so
I
I
saw
see
pictures of the venue. It looks like a pretty decent stage.
Yeah.
See that David Jarvis has got a copy of the flyer and already shared it on the Blow Your Brains Out community page.
That's how we roll.
That's
cool for that.
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll be right back to this Red Rock.
For sending that to me.
Boom.
Damn right. Thank you,
There we
P-Town
go.
Skanks.
All right.
Waja.
Man, can't wait to see Waja.
No, fuck, man. You know, I'm telling you, God damn.
I know.
This is what I was talking to. So Warhog, Scott Beatley, if you're listening, Dave Jarvis said that you would like to be on one of the upcoming shows, especially as a standby band. So I'm going to play it like that. Vane, any bands listening that would like to do that show, Perceive. they're the bands that I intend to reach out to first to see if they can do it. And I really need to get on the ball. But either way, one of you bands that can draw, if you want that 10 o'clock spot for August the 31st, it's available.
I need to steal that flyer because I have the event page that I created, but I need.
Well, damn it, we need a new flyer
because
this one says Waja on it, and I'm really pissed because I want to see them. Thinking I need to double check with them and see if maybe they were on, had a Xanax night or something when they sent that information. Like, what? We sent you what?
I love Xanax night.
Yeah. So anyway, we want Waja on the show, but unfortunately, I got a message from the band that said they're not able to do it. So
that's okay.
Yeah, we'll let y'all know. I'll be working on it. Faux show. All right, let's get through this concert calendar because I know we all got to go. Everybody has things to do. Where were we at? Here we go. So back to Red Rock Saloon in Denison, Texas.
With all of our favorites, Raid, the Argonaut Warhog, and From the Grave.
That's a killer fucking lineup. Denison, get out and jam. That's a great lineup there. From the Grave. That's this Sunday.
All right, this Sunday. Yep. All right, can you name one on the right next to Norman Invasion?
Incarnate.
Go ahead.
That was my guess.
Oh, okay.
In the middle band. I don't know.
Yeah, I was looking for it. It's I got to pull the file up.
Well, the other bands I can read.
Easy. I don't know. EA.
Sperm. Anyway, let's see the other bands. Persecution Complex, Bastion, Norman Invasion, and that looks like O. Benson.
Maybe it's just
All
Benson.
Right. Looks, or maybe it's just Benson. It sounds groovy and full of grave-tastic delights.
This flyer confuses me because I think it's supposed to be a psychedelic show like 70s, but it's not. It's metal.
It's a metal band. Take your best guess. Why so furious? It's a metal band.
All right.
I love that. Oh my god. Nope.
Remember, this is the one that I broke up so you can actually read it.
No.
Killer show.
Yes, June 7th. June 7th. June 7th.
It's a killer show.
We don't have to play this game on this one anymore. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Skull Archer, Electric Vengeance, Silver Tongue Devil, Corpse Crystal.
Yeah. The show happened already. It happened weeks ago.
Oh, wow. Crazy. Okay. What about this one? Has this one happened yet? Okay.
That's coming up.
July 6th. My show day.
I feel like Silver Tongue Devil helped us with these. He had the cheat code on.
All right. So everybody go back and watch the Silver Tongue Devil show to find out who all is playing this Texas.
That is a great flyer right there. That's cool.
Oh, yeah, I sent that one. I found that with Dark Avenue. They always make cute little stuff.
Oh, my goodness.
Dark
I didn't
Avenue.
even notice. I did not
well
even
done, Dark Avenue. Very cool.
You're welcome. No, I sent that one specifically because I thought that was really clever what they did.
Ah, okay. That's another reason I didn't notice. I wasn't sure if I'd saved it or if it was one you sent. Okay, that's the first time I've seen it.
Yeah.
Fucking Waja. God damn it.
We need to get them on the show, Dark Avenue.
They are on the show. Oh, on
this
show.
I mean like on an episode. Yeah, on an episode.
They will. I definitely mention that to every one of the bands, and once we get this far to where we've actually scheduled the damn show, I've got to good enough relationship where I communicate all the basics with everyone.
Yeah, I'm intentionally not booking whatever episode preempts the free Diamond Gems show so that we can just focus that show on all the bands that will be playing for free.
All right, there you go. Dark Avenue. That would be the Wednesday prior to August the 31st, making it the 29th.
Sounds good.
That's the 28th. How about that? That's a very cool day,
28th.
August the 28th. A lot of great things happen on that day. So, Dark Avenue, all the bands, P-Town Skanks, Against All Odds. And again, Ariel, if you want to kind of break it up, we can definitely have, Rotten Cotton Candy. Thank you. That's a beautiful flyer. Thank you, Dark Avenue. I fucking love it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Cooking with Chaos, Sunday, June 30th. That's this weekend. Be an extra on the show.
With James Randall in production there. That's his board to sell there.
Is there any contact info, or is there do you just call
So
up
they
Wolfgang?
have a little
There's
thing
no
that you
phone
can
number.
contact. So you just look it up on
Just
the link.
slide right into James's DMs or Wolfgang and ask him. And maybe it has some more info down there on the bottom that I can't see. So if you download that flyer, maybe there's a secret code there.
No.
Never.
All right. On to our friends in
Iron Man, Saturday, August 24th at Diamond Gems.
Fuck yeah.
You know,
Iron Man
I
killer.
loved Iron Man when they just played in street clothes before, but when they got dressed up as 72 era Sabbath the other night, that was fantastic. That was just lovely.
It was special, man. I thought he nailed it, like the look, and I hope he continues to do that because they're that good. And when you're doing a tribute, if you can dress up and make it work, then you probably should just embrace the whole concept that you're doing a tribute. And he fucking made an excellent 70s Aussie, didn't he?
Yes, absolutely. Friday, July 19th, we have Black Horse and Iron Man. Pulse and Sativa Kid.
Altum Theater show for those guys.
August 10th, don't miss it. We're going to be back at Diamond Gems, me and Ben, with Iron Man, doing all the things with all these other bands, and it's going to be dope.
It is going to be dope.
I don't know when we're having rehearsals, but it's going to be dope.
Do you know what time you're performing?
Oh, that's on a very extensive spreadsheet that I can pull up. It would just take me a lot longer to look through. But I'll let you know. I'll put on my to-do list.
Well, here's another thing is I can probably just ask Eddie to send it to me. He's pretty cool. I think he put me on that little mailing list. So, Eddie, if you're listening, send that info to me because, I can definitely bring Phoenix out there for an hour or two without both of us going crazy.
Yeah. Rivet Head is still playing at Havoc at the Haltom. I know we already mentioned it, but there are dudes, man. Saturday, June 29th.
This weekend, everybody, it's the biggest show in town.
July 13th at Trees, Lacey Strum from Flyleaf is appearing, and she's with special guests, Islander, and our very own local Amethyst Michelle. And then we have Lardy B making an appearance at Trees on July 26th. That's next month.
Mm-hmm.
Trees, we support you.
We outside. Mark Ribley, is that his name? Did I say it right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Pretty
I'm
much.
sure all of his shows are sold out by now.
Ribley. It's he's French, so it's like that. It rolls just like that. Ribley. All right, so yeah, it's Friday the 25th, and it's probably sold out like the other two by now.
Yeah, that's my stomach.
So that other show is coming up real quick. This is 7/6.
Power trip at the factory. Dude, Deep Elm's going to be popping that night. You better get there and park early.
Well, my brother David is one of the biggest Power Trip fans there are. Like, he's definitely the biggest Power Trip fan I know of. So he's definitely going. And I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Kind of see what's shaking.
Well, take pictures.
What else we got? I'm fading quick. Creeper. Oh.
July 6th in Denison, Texas, everybody. That's where the heavy metal shows are also going. You've got another venue to play, and I think this kind of summarizes the idea of what bands can do if they want to and they're able. You know, Denison's not that far. Austin's a little further, but not that far. You know, there are venues that you can get out and play, and this is one of them with Elmo Jones Productions on the Sea.
Yeah. Havoc again.
Are y'all playing? Is Against All Odds playing that Red Rock yet?
No, so he asked us, and it was like 2 weeks before the actual show day. He needed to fill us in, and we couldn't do it because half of my people had things to do. So,
well, one of the things that you could do if you're interested, and this goes for anyone else listening, and I meant to tell this to Nikki earlier, I might have, but you know, anybody that wants to play Diamond Gems, all you really need to do to contact them is send them a Facebook message. And Nikki did tell me that she has gotten busy and wasn't able to get back with everyone, but usually she is able to get back with everyone.
Yeah.
So anyway, the easiest way to do this is to go ahead and line up 3 or 4 bands, and then contact Diamond Gems. Contact Elmo Jones Productions at Red Rock Saloon and say, hey, I've got 3 bands in mind ready to go. We'd like to play sometime in October.
Hey, help me out with this. This is Havoc at Haltom, but the address is Belknap Street in Fort Worth. I could have sworn the Haltom City Theater was not on Belknap. Am I wrong?
They probably have the address wrong, but they need to correct it.
Okay.
This is
because I'm looking at some of these bands, and it looks like it's a different lineup than the other flyer for this same show that we saw earlier.
Interesting.
They could have changed up the lineup. Yeah, I don't know. They have actually several flyers where I'm in about.
Okay.
And
David. Hey, David. I am looking at the Haltom Theater Facebook page, and the address is listed as 5601 Belknap Street, Haltom City, Texas. So they might have
just
put
have Fort Worth, Texas down here.
Should say Haltom.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. All right. Cool.
Third string ain't gonna be
this lineup. Yeah, this lineup looks like it has Avery Jade, and I don't think that I saw them on the other bill. But either way, Avery Jade is fucking badass.
2 stages. So maybe it's that 2 stages thing. Okay, so these are the last flyers. Haltom Theater here on 622, and then we've already gone over that. I can go ahead and delete it.
That one's delete.
Sorry, I missed those.
2 was already passed.
Sorry, Sleeper didn't make themselves available to our audience and help promote that show for Third String Productions. But same thing for Third String and Torch and all the booking agents. Get a little Nikki Heath in you and get on the show and let us talk in depth about all the fun you have booking shows and promote some of your shows a little better.
Word.
Same thing to KNON. Same thing to Reckless Rock Radio at KNON. Big shout out to Lou Morris, man. Coilback was fucking way better than I thought they were going to be.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
So on that same note.
Here for now, just keeps improving every time I see them. Those kids are going to go far.
Hell yeah.
I agree. Yeah. I'm so thankful for the support that they have. I have to believe that that's a difference maker. What was I saying? KNON, Reckless Rock Radio. Man, we'd love to have you guys on here. Y'all ever want to come on and promote your show? Whatever it is that you end up doing since you've left KNON. We'd love to have you. And same thing with Hard Knocks Radio. Anybody involved over there, we'd love to have you over here anytime. But that goes the same for everybody who loves music and are into entertainment here in Dallas-Fort Worth.
So
That's right.
all right, friends.
Keep it local. All right. I love you guys. Y'all have a great rest of the night. Blow your brains out every Wednesday night, 8 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. For myself, Ariel, and Ricky, we bid y'all a fond adieu.
Adieu.
chase is better than the catch. I had her in my grasp, set her free to see if she would come back to me. Love, come back to me. Love, come back to me. In the night we hear the cries, with the new day love draws nigh. Free, truly free. Songbird sings, cherry, cherry, melody playing my heartstrings. Lord, come back to me. Free, truly free. Love, come back, I want you come back. Love, come back to me. Yeah. Free, truly free. Come on back to me. Yeah. Free, truly free.
The beautiful sounds of Dave Jarvis there, giving me an opportunity to sing a little bit. All right, Dave Jarvis, how are you, man? You hanging out? This is some X610 Chill by Dave Jarvis. The song is called Dogman. I love hearing that. For what that song is, it's perfect. Fucking perfect. I love that.
Thanks, bro.
You're very welcome. You ready to sail on?
Man, getting a lot of positive feedback for tonight's show, man. I think we did pretty good tonight, man. You did a wonderful job, brother.
You know, it's just more and more all the time. You know, it's more enjoyable. I feel like we're having more of an influence and more of an effect. You know, I'm getting feedback from people by getting out and talking to people, and then just like tonight, Nikki saying that she's heard nothing but great things about us. And you know, of course, that was a couple of months ago when she came over and liked our pages and stuff. So yeah, it's really cool. Thank you very much, Dave Jarvis, for, you know, doing this.
Oh, thank you, Rick. And thank you, Ariel. Ariel did a wonderful job tonight.
Yeah, she's the same thing. She's just better and better. She's definitely become, you know, she was already a natural. I think it just is always going to take a minute for anyone to find their space in this podcast area. And all of us have had to make our adjustments. And I think we're pretty damn good working with the parameters that we have now.
Most definitely. This is all thanks to viewers like Hedonistic Punk Vatos and Slappy Flapjacks, Arkansas, One, Johnny TV, all you guys, and all you viewers at home, man. Y'all make this shit possible. So keep supporting your local music, your local artisans, your local everything.
And just
We're all
like
in this
that,
together.
here at Blow Your Brains Out, especially, not even, but especially people in media, whether it's Bruce Gibson or Dead Dog Barn, Reckless Rock Radio, you know, we've had, remind me some of the people that was Scriptorium Magazine, you know.
Yep.
We
Dan Franklin,
we already
Thomas
support
Moore.
you all. Like, we already support you all. So come on over and hang out a little while.
Absolutely. Thomas Moore, you took some amazing photographs of this past show. Thank you for that.
Yeah, everybody go over to the Blow Your Brains Out Facebook page and just there. Hey, that's the other thing is notice that, you know, like Thomas is a friend of Avalon, Jim writes. But he's, you know, a friend of all of us, man. It was so good to see him, man. I hadn't seen him in years. I feel that way about a lot of people, though, and I think a lot of it, maybe in part, has to do with the pandemic and everything. Okay, but anyway, that's one of the other things that grew. I mean, Bruce Gibson wasn't there this show, and we almost didn't miss him, you know, because so many other people were there taking pictures and posted them on Facebook and even YouTube that, you know, even that aspect is growing.
Yep. Yeah.
You know, all of that is
like
just
a rash.
All that's just a natural process of, you know, when you're growing and doing something that's important to other people, you know. So thank you, each and every one of you, because I speak for Dave and Ariel, you know, we are very fortunate to, you know, even though we put in the time, Dave Jarvis has put in the time. Nobody here's making money. I've definitely got some donations, but I also, you know, I don't know if this justifies it or evens it out. I don't give a fuck, but I pay for Canva Pro, and that's where I do all these amazing graphics and videos.
They are fantastic.
And then I also pay for StreamYard.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so this show is made possible by viewers like you. So please keep subscribing, keep donating, keep this thing going, because we're all in this together, man.
That's facts.
So check us out next week when we will have Boston Chris on the show. And with that, wish you all another wonderful evening. Blow your brains out. go out a show this weekend?
Beyond Destiny, and then also the Havoc show.